Radhe Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Radhe Radhe. Radhe Shama, Sham Radhe Radhe. Welcome, Taurus Moons. Thank you so much for being here. I am Divine Femme Care at 144. Very happy, grateful, and blessed to bring you this reading. This reading is designed for those who have their moon sign in the zodiac sign of Taurus, unlimited to anyone who should find this message or should this message find you. For your reading, I will be doing a 3-card spread of love, money, and you. Then we'll do a moon card reading at the very end. I am going to speak on the beautiful blue rose that we do have here, this being a part of the Herbal Infusion edition for this round of readings, where each sign will get a specific herb or some sort of talisman connected to herb that is going to be assistive and supportive towards enhancement and healing and higher vibration. And so for you Taurus moons, and this was not on purpose, I totally channeled this. I wanted to get away from the rose because I know you're very affiliated with it, with Venus being your ruler, but it came through strongly. So I'm going to read a portion of what I found here on the rose and how that might help, or just some of the properties. And as I read it, whatever rings true for you, just take that and utilize that the best to your advantage. And then also, I'm going to, on top of that, this is not going to be related to the roses. It's just going to be a part of more of the healing energy. And then I feel even the Venus energy and it being feminine energy, but I did get guidance to share this face mask energy here. And it's a coffee and baking soda mask. And then I wrote all the ingredients, and then if you want to screenshot this will be what it is that you're here to do with those ingredients there. And boom. Okay, so let's go ahead and read a little bit about the rose, and then we'll get to your reading. And I'll hold this up. This came out, it was super pretty when I seen it, so I thought it was really pretty. Okay, let's see. Roses are believed to have magical properties that are associated with love, beauty, and protection. They have been used in spiritual practices for centuries and are considered a symbol of the divine feminine. For love and passion, roses are associated with love deities like Aphrodite, Eros, and Adonis. Wearing roses as adornments is said to protect against negativity, especially the evil eye. Make sure that's staying intact there. Carrying rosebuds or petals in a sachet or a mojo bag is said to attract love and affection. Placing rosebuds under your pillow is said to help you have romantic dreams. And then for protection, it says in medieval times, roses were used to ward off evil spirits and ensure safety. Roses are considered high energy flowers. There's the high vibration. Oh, and we heard a car honk out there. All right. And then for stress relief, sprinkling rose petals around your home is said to help calm stress. Now, I didn't do that for this reason. I do this for love, but I have some rose petals, and these are artificial ones, but it's still holding the same energy. They're all over my floor here. Gather up a few here. We can just throw all these. I mean, I'm surrounded by these. So that's cool. I didn't know that either. I haven't really read through this. I just gathered a good portion of this being very beneficial when I did start to read it, and just went with it. So I like how this is all flowing. So that's cool. And then let's see. So dried rosebuds and petals can be used in aromatherapy to help with anxiety, depression, and stress. Spiritual practices. Roses are used in meditation, religious ceremonies, and prayer. I should also say too, I'm guided to certain things and I just trust the guidance and then I go for it. Most times I read through everything, but this one I didn't really feel like I needed to. Plus, you're very, again, like I said before, affiliated with the rose, so you're going to know what rings true for you. This is just coming through so hard. What's ringing true for you? And then let's see, for spiritual practices, roses are used in meditation, religious ceremonies, and prayer. Dried rosebuds and petals can be burned as incense, added to potpourri, or used in a bath to enhance meditation and spiritual awareness. And then for health, rose hydrosol can be used as a facial toner or diluted with water to make a tea. Rose flowers contain bioactive compounds that may have health benefits. All right, so there you go. So I'm going to move all these. I hope that this could be more than helpful for you, especially if you already are very familiar with this beautiful rose that I do feel a lot of you, you are the rose. This is you. So let's get your cards. I'm not taking reversals. Okay. All right, let's get your first card for love. For Taurus Moon. First card for love for Taurus Moon. Oh, and these sage bundles are going to be, I posted about these yesterday, but I made these the other day as a part of some meditation. These just happen to be the string combinations that I had, the yarn. I believe I bought, I visit Joann's. Joann's is a good place. Hobby Lobby. Walmart has really good selections too for yarns. But there was somewhere else I found some yarn. Because I don't just buy any yarn. When I venture to different stores, I just kind of scope out different things if I know that I need something. And if it's not ringing true for me, then I don't go with it. And I just wait until the right time, when I'm feeling that right time is there. But any good craft store is going to be a good place for some yarn. Okay. And then I did do these colors. I noticed these colors. And I didn't buy these at the same time either. It's just funny how that worked out. But then I noticed they look like little candy canes, which I thought was pretty neat. Because I bought the white for a whole separate situation and then the red for something completely different too. Love card for Taurus Moon. So whatever that means, connected to your love. Love card for Taurus Moon. We have the Page of Cups. All right, so right away, I might have to get a clarifier. I'm going to use my Halloween deck. I'm getting different message, so I just want to be completely clear on what that message is before I relay what it is that I'm getting. Let's clarify the Page of Cups. Clarify this Page of Cups. Why is the Page of Cups here? That's what I thought. Okay. Okay, so I am getting this Page of Cups being some sort of interference. It's going to be, and I do feel that some of you may have realized you've been dealing with a manipulative person. This is, a lot of truths are going to be coming out with the Saturn energy that's ablazing through this month and even through this year. It's actually been a long like Saturn moves so slow, but Saturn has been at work from day one. And I just feel that it's been very unnoticed and it's been also very unappreciated. and taken for granted. And so as Saturn, I do feel, is making more rounds in a more intense way, where the planetary energy for Saturn was way more subtle, I would say 2, 3, 4 years ago than it is now. It's very impactful at this time, and it's restoring order. So, and the reason I say this is because there was a lot of Seven of Swords energy, along with Three of Swords and Five of Swords, that came through and was brought to light. It being about that type of energy coming to the, it's not resurfacing. And if I say resurface, it most likely is because the Seven of Swords energy has attempted to push something down and it's surfacing. And so more things are being brought to light. And that's what I get here with this sun here. So the Three of Ghosts is going to be third party. Six of Pumpkin is going to be the God's Plan card of a false prophet. And I have picked up this particular card here, this Halloween card, as someone being this ghost energy, feeling as if they weren't getting, and so became jealous possibly of this energy here. I remember this clear as day. So maybe that's why I was guided to bring out this card deck here. And then the Halloween deck could be significant to the month of October as well. And so a lot of you are going to be this energy here of this feminine, where you may have been in between two energies. The Mars aura notification just came up on my phone. That's Scorpio and Aries energy. And I just mentioned Aries, and I just was talking about October. So it's all aligning here. So I'll take that as confirmation. But this could be that third party energy here. And it not necessarily being a bad thing, just speaking to the overall situation of you and then another person being involved in a situation that you have, where you're a very giving and kind person. You may have already given, and that's what I channeled here with this energy here in the past when this came through in another reading. But you may have given already to this person, and it was being taken for granted. There was some breadcrumbing energy, and now the roles have reversed, the tables have turned, and now you're in a position here to be able to give back, having left something behind. Like, I don't even feel like these two energies were together. Somehow they ended up together, and it could be some kind of manipulation connected to the more of a, like the ghost energy, which is more considered to be more of a scarier energy than a cat, is what I'm getting here. But this is my God's Plan card. This is about a false prophet who displays himself out in the world. It's also narcissism too, typical narcissism of someone who has two faces, presents himself as one person out into the world, and then they're a completely different person behind closed doors. So I'm getting that there. This being illuminated with the sun energy. With this illumination, though, this is going to be a part of some healing. And so what I also get to this ghost energy being in a family here, and then there being some devil activity that's connected to it. Either that, or you have this Ten of Ghosts here, where there's exchange here, with the Six of Pumpkins, this being the Six of Pentacles. You have happiness here, and then the toxic energy just wants to, that's what it is. Okay, so let me, yep. The truth is being illuminated of what was speculated. That's what Spirit's wanting me to say. Okay, so, and he's also wanting me to show this here. So this is going to be how this works here with the two masculine and feminine energy that I do get here, and I do get this being a masculine here. The mask energy could be significant as far as this person is concerned. They also have it here too, where you can't see their face as much as you can for the feminine. And given that this feminine's energy is very much like this energy here, that's just going to confirm what I'm getting there. Oh my goodness. So I'm getting this ghost energy being this person, but it has come through also too as like an accomplice. Like, I'm not getting a 10 of ghosts here. I'm getting this being like a part of the third party. There's some kind of manipulation here. These are supposed to be children energy. So maybe it's that this energy is just confirming the energy of this person being childlike. And that's why this devil energy, I'm getting that being associated with this here. Where it could even be too, this energy has already had a situation, but they're coming back because you have something here with someone else that you're beginning, and this person may just be obsessed with you. Very interesting what I got there. And this is only the first motherfucking card. Oh my god. These channels go so deep. So take what resonates there. Oh my goodness. The ghost is going to be cups energy. 10 of cups. Take what resonates. Let's get your money card. But I get this being interference too. That's going to connect to the Gilded Tarot Royale deck. In that Page of Cups, there's a very similar energy like this here, holding a cup, but they're in between two seahorses. Those two seahorses are going to be the two people here, and then the two people. And notice how I place these cards here. Look at that. That devil energy went right over that childlike energy. And I just got another notification on my phone. That's confirmation right there. I don't even know what that was. I barely seen it. But I just seen it when it disappeared off my phone. All right, so let's get your, and then we have the Magician on the bottom. So this is the manipulator energy that I was just speaking of. With the sun and the illumination, the yellow energy, that's confirming this energy being brought to light. And then all the evidence. Like, I feel like they might not have... how do you say that? Because I don't do this kind of stuff. I don't know what that saying is. Covered their tracks. They did not cover their tracks. Left evidence everywhere. That's a part of the Seven of Swords, where you'll see, depending on the card, but you'll see an individual holding a certain amount of swords and then maybe two swords being left behind. That just speaks to messiness and sloppiness and not really being good at doing this, but doing it anyway and just wreaking havoc is also what I'm getting with this card connected to all of this here. And then the two faces that I mentioned are going to be this Gemini energy, with Gemini being a dual sign. This person is receiving their karma for what it is that they put out there as well. And then I'm also seeing roses here, but these are red roses. What did I channel for you? A blue rose. Okay, so I'm going to leave this here too with that. Let's get your love card. We'll move on. I feel that this is being brought to light for you and another person so that you can actually come together in the 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles that you're designed to be in. The devil doesn't like the sun too. You have those two energies here too. The devil does not like the sun. That's one thing I've learned from watching other beautiful tarot readers. Yeah. Okay, so let's get your money card. 19 minutes in. Money card for Taurus Moon. We have the Six of Cups. Queen of Swords is on the bottom. I do feel that this is about you cutting off what does not serve as that feminine energy. And I did mention that here for that ghost energy. And it being this energy, that ghost is going to be this person here, that interference. But you also speaking truth. As this Queen of Swords, being very intelligent, witty, responsible, level-headed, and inviting in anything, because if it doesn't resonate, it's going to be knocked off. So I feel that this is a part of you being open to the universe showing you with that hand of welcoming, being prepared with your sword of truth. And that's a very, very mighty sword there. I also feel too you're welcoming in love with this being in the money here, and that Six of Cups being a part of this. For a lot of you, I know this resonates for me as far as my purpose and my destiny. But as a divine feminine, I'm here to be with my masculine. Spiritual and physical being brought together. Love and money are going to be very much connected. And so I do see this as, because of this and what's happened in love, you're now being given to, and things coming into balance. This could even be complete divine order, because you have embraced this energy from within yourself. You're seeing balance being restored in the outer, because this is also going to be, along with the strong sword air energy, legalities and law. And things, I'm just getting things being balanced. So with this six energy, sixes are also about being given to. And you have that Six of Pentacles energy here, because you gave, you're being given back to. And it's this person. So there's no mask here either for this person either. It could be that this person is taking off their mask after there being illumination of some truths here, and now bringing things into balance by being in the act of returning the gift that you've been given, that you have given them before. And this being in the money, so it just again confirms what I was getting for divine feminines, the love and money being connected. Because here's the feminine giving to what I channeled as the masculine. You see the masculine now giving to the feminine. I also want to point out this magician is wearing red and blue along with this white, but the evidence is all around them. I do feel part of that manipulation in that Seven of Swords is connected, and even here, it's right here too, it's connected to perpetration, connected to this individual, where this energy, the same person, was jealous or envious. And that was picked up in a whole different reading, and that was during Halloween season, I believe, last year. So being jealous of this person, possibly trying to imitate this person or emulate, whatever. And the feminine being involved in some way here. That's brought about deception. I feel it's an attempt to, or has been an attempt to try to keep you and your person separate. But now we have that here in the money, where we do see that being given back to in return here. And that being about the scales. I get that as the scales and justice. This being one side of the scale and this being the other side of the scale. So now you have supreme balance here. Sixes are also about unconditional love as well. We'll just leave that on top. And then the Cups energy is going to be water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and a Fucus. So standing in truth, being in truth. I really strongly get this being universal support. Almost like this being the divine mother. So we'll leave this here too. And I don't need clarifiers for that. It's all coming here. All right, so let's move this up here. I feel like this energy does not want to be near this energy here. I do see Four of Cups here too. That's about taking an opportunity. Taking an opportunity to give and to share love. This is equality and reciprocity too. Humanitarianism, kindness. Whatever was not flowing here because of the manipulation is now, it's just being brought back to balance. Let's get your U card for Taurus moon. U card for Taurus moon. Those are so many cards. I love cards. It's nice when they just come out as one card. This is a lot. I'm gonna flip these, and I think we're gonna go, let's see. We'll move energetically. So we have Justice here. See the strong similarities here. So not only am I getting this just being confirmation of what I was getting with this Queen of Swords, but I see a balanced energy here. So if we have this here like this is going to be the divine feminine and the divine masculine energy. This being the universal law. This is a card of 11. 11 will be Aquarius. 1 and 1 makes 2. So then I also get Judgment coming through. I even got 2 of Cups, but also 2, the scales that I mentioned are going to be right here. That 6 energy from the 6 of Cups is going to also apply to the 6 of Pentacles. I mean, that 6 energy is very resonant when it comes to numerology. So you have Justice, just as I said, and it's just confirming what came through. I do see this as being justice for the Hierophant and the High Priestess, a higher spiritual connection. I also see red, gold, and green, that giving me the energy of karma, 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 chameleon. You come and go. You come and go. And I do get, like, I see a foot here. I'm getting a King of Cups. So this masculine is just, he's a very kind energy. Very loving, very giving. I'm picking up, doesn't just give to anyone. And this person may have known that and used that as a part of their tools of manipulation here. So this masculine carrying these scales, that just speaking to what's here with the 6 of Cups and giving back and restoring order. But then overall, this being universal law and the universe having your back, both the divine feminine and the divine masculine that are coming together in a connection here. Okay, so behind Justice, and I feel, and maybe that's why I didn't know which way I was going to go. Whatever's behind here, it doesn't matter which way it is. It's going to apply to this, whatever is back, it's completely restored itself. Because I feel like this is just going to tell the story of what's already here. Alright, so with this Fool card, I do get this being about the Ghost. The Ghost, the Page of Cups, the Magician, and the Devil that wants to hide from the Sun. And this is feminine energy. It could be a male or a female, so take what resonates. Could be a male with strong feminine energy, very much in their feelings, or it could be a feminine who's very controlling when it comes to relationships and male energy. I will also say too, your twin flame, your soul flame, however you define your higher spiritual level connection, as you go through relationships in life, each of those partners are going to represent fragments of your actual twin flame or your soul flame. And so this just brought me to a connection. It was a very flighty connection that took place, I want to say back in 2021. And I met this guy. His name was Cash. And when we were conversating, we had some time to be able to sit down and conversate. And for some reason, he just started telling me, like, so first he told me that I think he had 7 kids, 8 kids, 7 or 8 kids. Oh my gosh. And that's great. I'm not, that's a lot though. That's a lot to take care of. That's wonderful though. My grandma is old. She was the mother of 10. My dad's the oldest of 10. But anyway, no judgment. I don't judge people. So there's just a lot. I would not, I mean, again, it's beautiful. It's beautiful, but whoa. So he was discussing that, and then the other thing was there was one particular woman that he had children with, had the most children by, because some of his children had other mothers, but there was one in particular that was almost like I don't want to say succubus, but they were very much connected, where they would still have relationships and connections with other people, but for whatever toxic reason would bring themselves back together and then just create more toxicity. And this is what I gathered from him just sitting there talking to me. But he was telling me that this woman was abusive to him, that she was very violent and she was always beating on him. Like, he pretty much said, I get my ass beat. He's like, can you believe that? I'm like, not really. I mean, yeah, of course, anything's possible, but I don't know. So, and I didn't know why that was coming about, but as I got more affiliated with my twin, it completely made sense to me. So that might be significant. That wanted to come through connected to this feminine energy, connected to the devil and being controlling, just being abusive, overbearing, demanding. Like, I can't even channel that, because that's not the energy I reside with. I want to go deeper to get more of that, but spirit's not allowing me to. So just that'll resonate with whomever it needs to, why ever that came about. But that's what I got there with that devil card there. So then, let's see. So with this Fool card, I don't get this being about a leap of faith. I get this being about someone now being illuminated, the truth being seen, and they may have also been feeling like a fool for quite some time, but I get this being part of the past readings that I've done in the past. I believe Afikas was one of the first ones that I started this with, where someone had gotten caught with their pants down, a fool getting caught with their pants down. This is going to be in the Golden Tarot of the Major Arcana deck that I have, and that particular card will show a fool that's standing there that is embarrassed. They look ashamed, almost. It's not really fool type energy that you would typically get from this card, so I do pick that up for this, and that being why justice is here, because someone was very foolish. Now this energy, this is being left out in the cold, feeling left out in the cold. This is exactly what I said when I was speaking on this ghost energy initially when this first card came out, and then also in the other readings there too, but feeling left out in the cold, because the Divine Feminine has decided to give to their true counterpart. So then we have the Chariot. This is going to be an energy of someone who always likes to win. That's all I get there. And then, oh my goodness, I'm keeping that. Spirit said keep it. Okay, so this is going to be the false prophet right there. You've seen that before. I attempted to just automatically, like, I'm not taking reversals, but if I'm guided to, I'm going to take it. That's the false prophet energy, and this is going to be that God's plan card, transmuting energy of what was here, of being breadcrumbed in the past and now being in a position as the Divine Feminine to give back. I feel that this may have started with this energy here, being in a position to be this Hierophant and not doing it. And then the Divine Feminine becoming even more in her power as Divine Feminine and deciding to give to her true counterpart rather than the person that may have hurt her in the past. This being this person, this ghost energy here. Here's the Ace of Pentacles. Here's the Ace of Cups. Here's the Wheel of Fortune. The Star card, yep. So I know some of you are like, well, wait a minute. If that false prophet is connected to this, then why would there be justice? Why is there justice? This is dreams, destiny. This is the destiny card. This is fortune. This is love. This is money. This is no. It was not meant, and that's why this Hierophant card, I feel this is speaking to what was supposed to be with the God's Plan card and what was initially supposed to be provided to the feminine. Because you see the same energy here of this feminine becoming more in her power. And I mentioned this devil energy being a male energy, also in feminine energy, where it could have been this ghost. I do get it being this ghost from the past that was connected to this divine feminine being in this position as feminine energy where they gave to someone else. The feminine reversing the roles, putting themselves in their power, and now being in this position and giving to who they want to. The ghost now in turn not liking that and being manipulative, it all being brought to light. This is supposed to be what the divine feminine was supposed to be given as a part of a contract. But this person was more interested in themselves. So I do get, in turn of that, this being about this person receiving this, receiving this, receiving this, and stardom on top of that, and not giving back. Divine feminine walking away because it was unemotionally fulfilling. You can't have the Eight of Cups with the Ace of Cups. And then the healing card. So this just confirming that this is not the positive energy because of the association. It's got negative connotation. And this Hierophant that Spirit asked me to keep in reverse. This is negative connotation because it's something I do feel that was confiscated. I feel that too, and this is going to confirm this too. These are 2 8s right here. But this is an 8 card. Right before the 8 is what? The 7. 7 of Swords. This was all taken and not given. And the 8 of Cups is going to explain that. Because this is about walking away from what's not emotionally fulfilling. Moving more towards what does. This is the sexual healing card and finding that healing from a 3 of Swords of being in a hurtful situation. Given the sword of a new foundation connected to the divine masculine. The end. Let's see what's on the bottom. Yep. Here's the new. This is the new start. This is the spark of something new. This spark, I feel, is it's a beautiful wand energy of creation. And I feel it's also a positive energy versus this negative energy of this magician connected to a past energy, a karmic energy most likely here, because this is divine feminine and divine masculine coming together. And this could even be too, I'm getting like transmutation of energy. Like this person too, the past person, being more of a sexual energy and being more interested in that rather than honoring their contract. And in turn, a new contract that's more related to the spark, that's able to not only manifest creativity and passion and like what's that? It's like a go-getter energy of just being able to automatically manage, like I'm just getting like being able to use your wand and create automatically. So whatever it is that you want, you can create this pentacle, this cup, this wheel of fortune, and bring in your destiny. So transmuting the energy of a 3D Ace of Wands, where this is more about sexual activity and going out and about and all that and not being responsible. Transmuting this and manifesting the true partnership that's going to be connected to this, where it's more of a healthy situation. That's going to be more of a powerful wand here that not only brings heightened sexual connection with the divine masculine, but will also create beyond your wildest dreams. Shout out to Taylor Swift. It's a great song. So that's what I get there. I'm going to see what's on the bottom of this Halloween deck here. Oh my gosh. Oh, shit. Oh my God. Get out. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. I'm glad I did that because I was getting ready to put this off to the side. Here's the Seven of Swords. So whoever this person is, they can try to run. They're not getting away with it. I'm glad that I spoke up and said everything that I internally channeled to. Sometimes I don't. This time I did. And it's all here. So let's get your moon card and we'll complete your reading. Let's bring out your healing rose. This is going to speak to that healing there too, and whatever's connected to the divine masculine that's coming through. Beautiful love connection. With that being in the money, this is not just about money. You're going to get a great amount of wealth here because it's a part of one's destiny with that star card. But it's a great amount of abundance here. And that just being about your exaltation in Taurus, being connected as a moon sign. One card for Taurus. Oh my goodness. This red and white might even be significant as far as protection here for you against what's here, where this person tried to use that red and blue energy. But it's the messiness that I feel that both you and your person are seeing through when it comes to a past person. It could be two people, it could be one for both of you, where each of you had a person that displayed this energy, where I was getting this possibly also not just being a female energy but also being a male. One card for Taurus moon. Holy cannolis. One card for Taurus moon. And that song that I sang at the beginning, I'll post information on that for you to listen to that. It's a Krishna mantra that I meditate to during the Saturn aura. Alright, so your card is Surrender to the Divine. Full moon. That's that divinity energy of this Queen of Swords. The divine feminine, divine masculine. The truth, universe is coming through for you. The universe has your back. So this surrender energy is going to be a part of this healing energy. I feel it's just given, guidance to fall into this beautiful connection here, because the truth is being alone, and that sun power is very strong, along with your moon power coming into play with this here too. But the universal support and the energies, as I said earlier, are going to be completely different, where a lot of this was going on in the past and people probably thought they could get away with stuff, but it's all coming back full circle. All right, let me grab the reading for this. That's super pretty. This purple energy, that's the beautiful blend of that red and blue energy there too. And then your energy of green is here with the polarity energy of Scorpio. So I do get this being about the shadow work. I also see the red, white, and blue here on this Queen of Swords. Whoa, confirmation. Speaking to her truth on how she's been taken from an energy of the red, white, and blue that wanted to be this and all this other stuff that wanted to come through that I don't want to talk on no more because we're already 44 minutes in. I gotta eat. See, on page 32, that comes to a 5. So I do get that being Hierophant in the upright energy for you. And that's speaking to the new contract between true counterparts. All right. Surrender to the divine, full moon. The very word climax brings all sorts of ideas and images to mind. Agreed? But it really is the feeling of the card that life is coming to a head, a point, a conclusion, or a turning point. There may be some kind of change and possibly even some sort of emotional explosion. Tune into your emotions now. Oh my goodness. That's so cool. What rings true to you? Tune into your emotions now and see what they're telling you. They're very likely close to the surface. Oh my Lord. No matter when in the moon cycle you pull this card. Matters will soon conclude, and you'll find out whether or not your wishes are going to come true. The odds are in your favor, as this is a positive card, but you may need to work harder than usual to keep cool as events unfold. Attune to the moon by affirming, I am getting the answers I need. Additional meanings for this card: a wish you made may be about to come true. It's make or break time. There could be a sense of madness in the air. Breathe deep and stay calm. You may need to forgive someone to release negative energy. It's time to let go of the past and move on. All right. And so with the power of this sword, I feel in doing this for the divine feminine, it, like, the truth is that karma's being returned. In that surrender, the energy that was brought towards divine feminine with that breadcrumbing and all that, with the interference and a connection, it's all coming back full circle and being brought to light and exposed and being rendered and brought to justice and balance. The teaching: the full moon marks the climax of the lunar cycle, making this card something of a power card. The full moon is often the time when answers are given to questions asked during the new moon, and we just had that new moon on the 29th of January. Today is February 5th, 2025. And pulling this card at any time in the lunar cycle suggests answers will be coming your way before too long. Taurus moons, this was your beautiful reading. Best wishes and good luck to all of you who resonate with this. Have so much fun living your dreams, your destiny, being in everything that it is that you have been wanting for yourself that may have been manipulated or attempted to be blocked because of someone's insecurities, inferiorities, and whatever else it is that they have going on toxically. But this all happening for the better. As extensive as it may be, I do feel that it has been a part of the enhancement and the spirituality and the heightening of both divine feminine and masculine, and coming into greater power, spirituality, and clarity, rising above and opening chakras, being in balanced state and being in greater power than ever before. And this all being because of what's happened here. Had this not happened, who's to say what would be taking place here with this reading. So again, I hope these messages were helpful for you, enlightening, empowering, and enriching here for you. I thank you all so much for your continued love and support. Welcome to all new subscribers, and until we meet again, I wish you all the very best. Take great care. I love you so much. Happy healing. Peace.